Hi, this will be a quick reminder of what you can do with an Expert Sleepers ESX-8GT, which is this one here. I say reminder because this is fundamentally the same as what used to be known as the ES4 gate expander, and I did a bunch of videos with that when that was first released, so go back and refer to those. But anyway, this is the new model of the 8GT, which has bigger, chunkier LEDs for ease of visibility, and it also is released alongside the Expert Sleepers ES40, which is this module here, which has our new SPDIF interface. The 8GT can be connected to an ES40, it can also be connected to an ES5 and then to the ES3 if you'd rather go through ADAT. But this is an example of what you could very easily achieve if you just had the 8GT and the ES40 for a nice compact SPDIF connection to the computer. The 8GT gives you 8 gate outputs, which in this demo I've got connected up to 4 drum modules, and the bottom one is going to be generating a clock pulse, which is driving a microstep sequencer module. So in live, what I have set up is this track here. It's just a single track in live going out to the SPDIF outputs of my interface. I've got an ES4 controller and a silent wave sync plugin. So the sync is just going to be generating the clock pulse, which is going to be triggering the sequencer. The sequencer in turn here is patched into controller the gate on a bass sound, which you'll hear in a moment. So all I've got set up here is turned off the run signal, that's not using that, and the clock output is going to gate 2 because the 8GT is connected to the second header on the ES40, and then 5 because I'm using the 5th output on the 8GT itself. So that's going to be generating our clock pulse. And on the ES4 controller, what I have set up is everything's off. Actually, I can turn that off, don't need that on. Except this here, gates channel 2, again because it's on header 2 of the ES40, is turned on to MIDI channel 1, and then the bass note is set to be 60. Which is middle C, so that's where we want to be sending MIDI notes to 60, 61, 62 and 63 in this case to drive the first 4 outputs of the hardware. So if I unmute these clocks, so now you'll see that output 5 of the 8GT is outputting a steady stream of clock pulses, which is triggering the sequence that you hear now from the bass. Now I've got a MIDI clip here, which I'll just press play on. So there we go, simple MIDI, bass drum, snare drum, hi-hat, cymbal. Just drawing notes here like you would if you were programming the old drums, except now you're controlling hardware through the 8GT. You can see all the lights flashing to correspond to the sounds that you hear. And of course, because this is not going through hardware MIDI in any way, shape or form, all these drum sounds are being triggered completely sample accurately, which means that if I want to put, say, all 4 of my sounds on the first thing, those are being triggered exactly together, whereas if you did this through MIDI, they would be triggered sequentially and you'd end up with a flab of some kind. Not nice. So yes, sample accuracy, good thing. So that's it for this demo. Cheers.